Okay, this next video looks at how we actually put a recipe onto the system. Click on this tab here, and I've got several recipes already preloaded here, and I've started a new one just as a demonstration for today's video. I've called the product a fish cake. The system automatically gives it a recipe code which is unique to this particular recipe when it's been updated or when it's been loaded, and also another reference you can manually load which will give it a product reference you may want to use in your business. I'm talking about a finished product weight of 100 grams, which I put in there, and you can determine whether that's you're talking about cases, items, or you can work in weight in terms of kilograms or as pounds. I'm doing in items here, so an item is 100 grams, and I put it into recipe category 4. Obviously you type in here what you want, but that's just a make do category. So what you would put in here is all the details of the product, the descriptions which you would put on the label, the case content, case weight, branding, cooking instructions. All these details go in here. I'm going to make do at the moment, just putting in here a 10 by 100 gram fish cakes. I don't need to put anything more at the moment. I'm going to move across here to the recipe costings. Now I know I've got potato in here, fish and peas, so I need to add these. I can't remember what my codes are. I need to load the codes for the system. So potato, first of all, click on ingredients and packaging. Potato is code 3. It's telling me there it's £5 a kilo. Sorry, it's £5. We're working units of kilos. The supplier is supplier C, and at last check the pricing then, and the product is live. If it wasn't live, it would be unticked. So I want code simply 3 tab. Potato pops in. I want to put in 50 grams per item, and that's now telling me that the potato is 100% of the product, which we know is correct. The next thing I want to add is the fish, and that's code 2. Code 2, fish, 25 grams. And so you now got 2/3 potato, 1/3 is fish. It's automatically updated itself. It's giving you the latest cost of the recipe down here, and also what the grammage weight is. And finally I want to add some peas. Peas are code 4. 25 grams. That gives me my 100 grams, gives me my percentage split of the product. These totals in here will update once it all recalculates itself, and when we go back into it after a few moments. If I refresh it now by clicking F9, that will cause a problem with the video system, so I won't do that at the moment. So notice this is green, 45p. Click on total cost there, green, 45p. So that's all fine. No totals, subtotals or total filling in yet, so we need figures in all these boxes for that actually to work, which is a good safety check to make sure you've completed the whole recipe correctly. Recipe extras, you may just want to put something on here. It may be a sprinkle of parsley, literally a tiny amount of a gram, which costs effectively nothing, or there's no weight to it, and you might want to put that here separately. Up to you to use as how you want to, but something does need to go in here. I'm going to put in product code 1, which I know is a blank ingredient, quantity 0, cost 0, and then if we go back here, your 0%. Sorry, your £0 has popped in there, but that's another box full. We have one more box to complete. It's the packaging box. Back up here, packaging. Now, we know that we've got a carton we've got to use on this, so let's ingredients and packaging. There's our carton. It's 50p a carton, coming from supplier C, dealing in items, and it's ingredient number 5. Let's put that in. 5, and we know that we've got 1 carton per 10 items inside it, so each item is going to be 1/10 of a carton. Go back to there, and it's popped in 5p. That all makes sense. So now we have the basis of the recipe established, looking at 50p per item. You can add in nutritional allergens here. Production volumes we'll look at in a few minutes. Factory and Q&A notes that can all go in there. This is details which go through to your factory, and also spec tolerances you can put in here. I want to just go back though and have a look at the ingredients. We've got this list of ingredients here. How do we add more? Close out of here, back to the main menu, and let's go across here and look at the ingredient data. And you can see here you've got your ingredients. You've got 8 ingredients at the moment. There's your ingredient summary. So we want to add a new ingredient, and we click on this one here, and we're going to call it, say, simply pork mince, for the sake of argument. And as a unit of cost, let's call it working kilograms, and let's say it is £3 a kilogram. The supplier is supplier B it comes from. So the supplier's code is G, for the sake of argument, and we can actually put it in a category code as well, so when we have all our different ingredients categorized. Stock location, when we have it, keep it in a certain part of the factory, we're going to call it location 6. You can change all these names. Updated like that. It's live. And close. Let's go into our ingredient summary. Pork mince, there we are. And so it's live ready for you to use. If you need to add further suppliers, here's your supplier data. 3 suppliers out at the moment, because you must have ingredients linked to suppliers so the whole system works. So that's the very basis of adding a recipe, and it's very precise and can be maintained completely up to date. And one more thing for you to have a look at is in your reports menu down here. You can have a look at your recipes, which ones are live. There's our new fish cake appearing already, and that's something you can print out if you so wish.